We've spent 2 episodes on a structural bar pulled by a force. Now look at a completely different problem, a metal rod, heated at one end. Nothing structural about it. But mathematically, they're the same problem wearing different clothes. Displacement becomes temperature. Force becomes heat flow. The stiffness EA becomes the conductivity KA, swap the labels, and it's identical. Which means we don't need a new method. The finite element machine we already built will solve heat conduction with almost no changes at all. Let's prove it. Heat conduction has its own simple law, Fourier's law. The heat flowing through the rod is proportional to the temperature difference across it, exactly like the spring force was proportional to the displacement difference. Run the same derivation, and the conductivity matrix comes out with the identical pattern. On the left, the bar. On the right, heat conduction. Look closely. The only difference is the constant out front EA for the bar, KA for heat. The 2x2 matrix is exactly the same. The structure of the physics is shared. The first kind is a fixed temperature, say, one end clamped at 100 degrees. This is a Dirichlet condition, and it's exactly what fixing a displacement was. We handle it the same way, the value is known, so we reduce the system. The second kind is new, a prescribed heat flux, energy pushed in at a rate q. But even this maps onto something we know, it enters the equations as a load on the right-hand side, exactly like the point force at the tip of the bar. So heat conduction adds just one new idea, the flux boundary, and even that reuses machinery we already have. Fixed temperatures reduce the system, fluxes go in the load vector. Let's solve it. Here's the heat solver. If you saw episode 1, this should look almost identical, because it is. Same assembly loop, same reduction for the fixed value, same single solve. The flux just goes into the load vector. We changed the names and one physical constant. The method didn't change at all. That's the whole point. Run it on a rod fixed at 100 degrees with heat flowing in, and out comes the temperature at every node rising in a perfect straight line to 250 degrees. And Fourier's law says steady conduction with no generation gives exactly a straight line. Our from-scratch solver matches it perfectly, now solving heat, with the same code that solved a bridge. Step back and see what we've really built. A single machine that assembles element matrices, applies boundary conditions, and solves Ku equals F. And it never cared what the physics was. Elasticity, heat, diffusion, electrostatics, groundwater flow, all of them are governed by the same kind of equation, so all of them feed into the same machine. Learn it once, and you can solve them all. That completes our foundation. In 3 episodes we built the finite element method from nothing, understood why it works, and saw that it solves any physics you point it at all in one dimension. But the real world isn't a line. Next episode, we make the leap into 2 dimensions, meshing a real shape into triangles, and solving our first genuine field. That's where finite elements get powerful, and where it starts to look like the software you've seen. Except now, you'll know exactly what's underneath.